Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. And welcome back to another Hush Hoops ASMR video. I'm excited about this one today. We are going to be doing a full-on, way too early 2025-2026 NBA season predictions. So we are going to be going through each and every team, ranking them by what we think are going to be the final standings at the end of the next or the upcoming NBA season. We still have about 2 months until the regular season tips off. So, again, a lot of this, we're just predicting. A lot of the teams aren't even finally set, so we don't know all the rotations, who's going to be playing how many minutes, all that good stuff. So that's why I kind of said it's like a way too early, because really, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. We're just going to be going through each team. I have compiled a list. I've spent multiple hours researching, trying not to use anyone else's preseason rankings. I'll try to do it just what I see. Do these teams pass the eye test based on their current rosters? How have they done in the past? What additions have they made this offseason? New coaches, new players, new rotations, new everything, okay? So I'm excited. I haven't done this before. Last season we did a playoff predictions, but my channel was not around at the beginning of last season, so I wasn't able to make any season-long predictions. So I'm excited to do these. I love watching other people's predictions, researching all that good stuff. So let me know what you guys think of my predictions. Am I way off base? Do you think I'm right? Maybe. I don't think I'll be right. There's no way. There's so many things you can't account for, but we're gonna try our best. So we got a little basketball tapping for you guys, some whispering, as well as I have all my cards over here. So as we talk about each team, I'll grab a handful of cards from that team. We'll flip through them, just get a little look, see what I have. Of course, we are going to be also chewing a little gum as we go. Got our little Mentos. Pop that in. I wanted to also say before we get started, thank you for all the support on my channel recently. Really appreciate it. I know I usually make longer videos for you guys. Try to post new stuff every week. Got school starting back up, but I'm still gonna do all I can to get at least one video a week out for you guys. So stay tuned. Drop some ideas of stuff you would like to see in the comments. Alright, I'm gonna put my basketball down and we can get into our predictions. So we are going to be starting in the Eastern Conference. And I'm going to be starting with the worst teams. So, the 15th seed in the East. My prediction, if I can get some of these cards out, will be the Washington Wizards. The Washington Wizards. Best players on there. Got Bilal Coulibaly, CJ McCollum now on that team as well. Hang on, some of these got flipped around. So we can look at some of these cards here. Got Malcolm Brogdon, Chris Middleton now on the team. Alex Sarr, a rookie from last season. we know what the Wizards are, right? Seems like every year, at least recently, they've it's a nice purple Bilal there. They've been at the bottom of the league, tanking, trying to get those lottery picks, all that good stuff. So there you go. Probably not a surprise to anyone, but again, 15th seed there. I am predicting the Wizards will be at the bottom of the East. All right, let me put my Wizards cards away. And for our 14th seed in the East, I am predicting, let me see if I can get the Charlotte Hornets. Charlotte Hornets will be the 14th seed, just escaping the bottom seed in the East. Of course, the Hornets are returning LaMelo Ball, who was injured last year. Still have Miles Bridges, Brandon Miller, Grant Williams, Spencer Dinwiddie. Now with Colin Sexton, they also have Seth Curry, Musa Diabate. But I mean, again, it's another team. You kind of know what you're getting, right? You kind of know what you're getting. LaMelo, clearly the best player on that team. But we'll see how they can do. So I've got a Scary Terry from when he was still on the Hornets. But there you go. 14th seed, I'm predicting, will be Charlotte. Put these away. All right. For our 13th seed in the East, I am predicting the Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets, led by our guy right here, Cam Thomas. The Nets also added Michael Porter Jr. this offseason that will help them with their shooting, but other than that, they don't have a whole lot. Cam Thomas is probably going to be putting up numbers. We got, of course, Noah Clowney there, Nick Claxton. Yeah, a lot of Cam Thomas cards. But yeah, some people think that the Nets are just going to tank this year and potentially have the worst seed in the entire league, but I don't know. Still got the Wizards, the Hornets, the Jazz. All right, moving on to our next team. I'm predicting the 12th seed, number 12 in the East, will be the Detroit Raptors. I accidentally grabbed some Jazz players as well. But of course, did I say Detroit? I meant Toronto. What am I? The Toronto Raptors. Of course, led by their man, Scotty Barnes. Raptors also have Brandon Ingram, Emmanuel Quickley, RJ Barrett, Jakob Poeltl, and Grady Dick. So there you go. 12th seed will be Toronto Raptors. Man, I'm messing up on my stuff over here. This is a mess. To reorganize those, but that's for later. That's a later problem. All right, and now our 11th seed. So the team that will just miss the play-in tournament. Our 11th seed in the Eastern Conference. I am predicting, the Chicago Bulls. Bulls. Chicago. I mean, Chicago's just been in a rough place for the past, I don't know, 10 plus years. Kind of rough management. I mean, what can you say? What can you say about the Bulls? I feel like they're always kind of in that purgatory, never really getting any better. But led by, not led by, but they got a nice young rookie here. Will be his second year in Matas Buzelis. Of course, the Bulls also having Josh Giddey, and probably the best player on their team. Got Kobe White, Ayo Dosunmu, Kevin Huerter, Zach Collins, Patrick Williams, Jalen Smith. Not a terrible team, but oh man, I don't have some Mobley rookie cards in here. What is going on with that? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think my cards just got all messed up. That's okay, you know. It is what it is. It is what it is. So there you go. 11th seed, Chicago. Alright, let me put these away. Alright. Now we're looking at the play-in tournament for the Eastern Conference. I am predicting the 11th seed, or not the 11th, the 10th seed, just making the play-in tournament this year will be the Miami Heat. Of course, led by Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero. Got some young players coming back, like Jaime Jaquez here, Davion Mitchell, Terry Rozier, Khalil Ware. I think I have some Khalil in here. Let me see. Maybe not. Lots of Jovic, though. Lots of Jovic. Little throwback here. Got D-Wade. Little D-Wade card. But yeah, I don't know. The Heat, of course, got Heat culture, everything behind that, but they've been a little lackluster the last few seasons, so we'll have to see where the Heat line up. Okay, let's keep going. We got our 9th seed prediction for the East. This team, I was really struggling on where to put them. And they're definitely one of those teams that it's going to depend on player health. So, got some more cards that are in the wrong spot. That's awesome. I am predicting for the 9th seed will be the Philadelphia 76ers. Again, this is a tough team to predict, because if they're healthy, they could be, I don't know, top 3 maybe in the East. But the health is the big question. Of course, we got Embiid dealing with his knee injury. Paul George, who just seems to be injured. I mean, he's just getting towards the end of his career. And then, of course, Tyrese Maxey, the young guard. Yeah, the Sixers, man. The process has been rough in Philly, but they also have new rookie VJ Edgecombe that could contribute to their team. Kelly Oubre, Drummond, and Jared McCain. So we will have to see how these Sixers end up. But there you go. Philly fans, let me know. Let me know what you think. How are you guys going to do this year? Because I have no idea. That was a tough one. All right, next up with our 8th seed in our Eastern Conference. I am predicting, let's see, the Indiana Pacers make the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference. Of course, the Pacers really just outplayed everyone last postseason. Really just a surprise. No one expected them to go that far. But, man, they went hard. I'm trying to only show current players on the team, which is, a lot of these are older players. But, of course, Pacers losing Tyrese Halliburton to injury. He'll probably miss most of next season. As well as losing Miles Turner in the trade to Milwaukee. But I don't know. They still got a nice young team. They still have Siakam, Benedict Mathurin, Nembhard, TJ McConnell, Aaron Nesmith, and added Jay Huff this offseason. So not a team I'm expecting to go back to the finals, but still can be easily a playoff team in the East. The East is wide open. So there you go, Indy. All right. I'm trying not to take too long on each team, but for our 7th seed in the Eastern Conference, I am predicting that the Milwaukee Bucks are going to be at the 7th seed and a play-in team this year. Now, you might be saying, how can that be? Of course, that's crazy. They have Giannis. And I know. Giannis is amazing. He's probably going to put up crazy numbers. But, I mean, one man can only do so much for a team. All he has for support is like Miles Turner. That's the second best player. Don't even argue that Kuzma is gonna help him. Like, come on. Also forgot that the Bucks did sign Cole Anthony, so someone else to give them a little scoring in that guard position. But obviously, the whole experiment with Dame didn't really pan out, so I have to see. Remember, I pulled this one in a little YouTube short, a little numbered to $2.99. Just have to see how the Bucks end up this year. All right, and our 6th seed in the Eastern Conference, I'm predicting my Boston Celtics, baby. This one is also tough. I really don't know. Obviously, Tatum will probably miss most of the season, if not all of it. But, I mean, I think the Celtics still have some really good guard depth and good wings. Our front court is looking a little scary, though. I can't lie. We have, like I said, Tatum's out. Still have Derek White, Jaylen Brown. Horford's probably gone, probably signing with the Warriors, or he's just going to retire. But, yeah, I don't know. I think it's still a good team. It sucks. Obviously, losing Tatum, Porzingis, and Drew Holiday is gone. But, like I said, still got Jaylen Brown, Derek White, Peyton Pritchard, and signed Anthony Simons this offseason. So, I think it's going to be a lot of small ball, a lot of shooting threes. It's going to be a tougher season. It's going to be a little rough, but I think the Celtics will still make the playoffs in the East, or at least be a play-in team. So, there you have it. Alright. Now looking at our number 5 seed. Our number 5 seed in the East. I am predicting the Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks to be number 5. I mean, obviously led by Trae Young. Got players now like Luke Kennard, Dyson Daniels, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who they added in this offseason, as well as Kristaps Porzingis, who can be a great piece for them if he can remain healthy, which is a big if. But, I mean, not a bad team, not a bad team. I think they made some really good adds this offseason. Obviously, still got Zachary Risa-Shea and Okongwu, so the Hawks are another team that's kind of just felt like it's been in that purgatory if they're around like 500, when like they go like 42 and 42, or 41 and 41. There's only 82 games in a season. That's some quick math for you. But I don't know. I'm not a huge believer in Trae Young, but I think they got some nice additions around him that help him out a little bit. Okay. There we go. We talked about the Hawks. We are going to talk about our 4th seed predictions in the East. So number 4. Let's see. Number 4. I am going with the Detroit Pistons as the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference. Detroit, a nice up-and-coming team. Did pretty well last year, made the playoffs, led by a young Cade Cunningham, of course. Karis LeVert, Asar Thompson, Tobias Harris, Jaden Ivey. Will have an interesting year. I'm going to be watching him coming back from some injury. Isaiah Stewart and Duncan Robinson to add some shooting on that team. One question mark with this team is Malik Beasley, who, if you guys hadn't seen, was caught betting on NBA games, like on his own games. Also, look at this little Jam Masters Cade, numbered to 25 there. I like this one. So, I don't even know if Malik will be in the league by the time the season starts. We'll have to see. I don't think the NBA has announced like a punishment yet, but there you go. All right, I'm gonna try to speed it up a little bit. All right, number 3 seed. I am predicting the Orlando Magic will be top 3 in the East, led by Paolo, Franz Wagner, Jalen Suggs, Wendell Carter, Goga Budadze, and of course adding some much needed shooting for this team in Desmond Bane. Got a nice orange Franz rookie here. I have a decent amount of Paolo rookies, so there you go. The Orlando Magic. Number 3. All right. Getting down to our top 2 teams in the Eastern Conference. Starting with our 2nd seed. I am predicting second seed in the East. Obviously, the Knicks had a nice little playoff run last year, beating my Celtics. Got a little Evan Fournier auto for you. But yeah, got a new coach this year, Mike Brown. I mean, we'll have to see if Tibbs was the problem. Was he working his starters too hard, and that's why they died in the off season, or was it kind of a reactionary firing? We'll have to see if it helps them in the future. But there you go, seed number 2, New York Knicks. All right, that leaves one more team in the East. You might have guessed it by now. I'm predicting the top seed in the East will be none other than the Cleveland Cavaliers, led by Donovan Mitchell here. Nice little numbered card that we pulled on one of our videos. Of course, got the Twin Towers, Jarrett Allen and Evan Mobley here. Also with Darius Garland, Lonzo Ball now on the team. Got DeAndre Hunter as well. So just a stacked team. They pretty much dominated the East last year. And obviously, were upset very early on in the playoffs by the Pacers, which was just crazy at the time. But now that we saw what the Pacers can really do, not as crazy. But there you go. I believe the Cavs will repeat as the top seed in the East. All right. Let's keep this thing moving, huh? Let's keep this thing moving. All right, next up we have our Western Conference. We're going to, again, start at the bottom. Start at the very bottom. And I'm predicting the last seed in the West will be... that's right. Thought I had the wrong team. The Utah Jazz. I mean, what is there to say? The Jazz are going to be tanking probably. They don't have a lot of talent on that team. They have rookie Ace Bailey. They have Walker Kessler, Kyle Flabowski, Keontae George, and Lauri Markkanen, and Isaiah Collier. But not a whole lot going on in Utah. Just kind of typical. All right. Next up, our 14th seed. In the Western Conference. If I can grab some cards here. I am predicting will be the New Orleans Pelicans. Got a nice Zion City edition here. But yeah, it's just another team. Like, can Zion actually have a fully healthy season? Also got Trey Murphy on the team. Jordan Poole, which I forgot. DeJounte Murray, Jose Alvarado, Trey Murphy, Herb Jones here. But we'll see. See how the Pelicans face up this year. Okay. Moving on to the 13th seed in the playoffs. Not the playoffs, just the standings, okay? In the West. We have Portland. We have Anderson, of course, Damian Lillard returning to the Trailblazers. Not that he'll play, he'll be out probably most of next season, if not all. Matisse Thybulle, Drew Holiday back on there, Shaedon Sharpe, Donovan Clingan, Tumani Kamara, and Robert Williams III, one of my favorite NBA players. So, still a very young team. Might be good for them to have a vet come back like Dame, can teach the young guys, but probably not a whole lot going on in Portland next season. All right, our 12th seed. I am predicting the Phoenix Suns will be 12 in the West, missing out on the playoffs. Of course, the Suns making that big Kevin Durant deal, but they still have they got Jalen Green in that trade. Still have Booker, Nick Richards, Mark Williams. They have Dylan Brooks now. Just not a super crazy team. Not expecting a whole lot from them, but who knows? All right, let's see. With our 11th pick in the Western Conference, I am predicting that the Dallas Mavericks will be at number 11. But yeah, I don't know. Of course, Mavs still have Anthony Davis getting rookie Cooper a flag. I'm very excited to watch him. Still have D'Angelo Russell. Kyrie should be coming back at some point during the season. Got Daniel Gafford, PJ Washington, and Klay Thompson. But kind of depends how good Cooper is, and see where the Mavs line up. But all right, now we're entering our Western Conference play-in tournament team. So I am predicting that our 10th seed in the West will be the San Antonio Spurs. Of course, this will have a lot to do if Wemby can stay healthy, but it's looking like a pretty nice young team. Of course, led by Wemby, got De'Aaron Fox on the team. I think he had a wrist or hand injury last season that kept him out for a good chunk of the year. Who remembers this guy? Anyone? But yeah, got Stephon Castle, Rookie of the Year last year. Keldon Johnson, got the rookie Dylan Harper. Signed Luke Cornett this offseason. Devin Vassell, Harrison Barnes. So very interesting young team. But we'll see how far Wemby can take them. All right, so that was number 10. Next up, we have number 9, the 9th seed in the West. Gonna make sure I grab. Here we go. For the 9th seed, I am predicting the Memphis Grizzlies. The Grizzlies. Of course, the Grizzlies were a team just destroyed by injury last year. Seemed like everyone on their team was hurt, so with everyone back to see how they do. I have to see. We've got Jaren Jackson Jr. Signing an extension this offseason. And they have Ty Jerome signing to the Grizzlies, Scottie Pippen Jr., still Santi Aldama, Zach Edey, Brandon Clark, Gigi Jackson, of course, John Morant. So we'll see. We will see. All right. Number eight. Number eight in the Eastern Conference. I will predict the Kings, the Sacramento Kings, will be the 8th seed. Still have Sabonis, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Malik Monk, Keegan Murray, Schroeder, Markelle Fultz, Jay Crowder. I didn't even realize Jay Crowder was still in the league. Man's gotta be getting old by now, but I love Jay Crowder. Oh, look at that, got some Halliburton rookies there. Almost forget that Halliburton was drafted to the Kings. What a crazy trade. What a crazy trade for them. All right. Now we'll be talking about the 7th seed, number 7 in the Western Conference. And I'll give you a little, I don't know, I'll tell you, it's an LA team. Which one? Which one's it gonna be? Which one? Boom, the Lakers. Lakers, I think, will be a play-in team. I think the Lakers are always overrated as is. I mean, especially if you got LeBron and Luka on your team. But, I mean, as we saw last year, it didn't do a whole lot for them. So, I don't know. It's kind of a I'll believe it when I see it kind of thing. But it's definitely Luka's team now. LeBron, still a great player, but of course, it's getting old. So we'll have to see what the Lakers do. Of course, the Lakers also adding DeAndre Ayton this offseason, which I think will help them a lot. But still got Austin Reeves. They have Maxi Kleber. They also added Marcus Smart this offseason. A nice defender for them. So there you go. LA Lakers. Okay. And then now we're getting into the playoffs, playoff teams in the Western Conference Finals. So with our 6th seed in the West, I am predicting the Golden State Warriors. This guy has been in the news a lot, keeps holding off on his contract, trying to get more money. But, I mean, the Warriors, another team that's getting old. Still led by Steph Curry, of course. Jimmy Butler, got Pods right here and here, I guess. Kuminga, maybe Al Horford if he signs. Oh, look at that. I got a nice little jersey of Pods. Forgot I had that. Don't know why this is in here. It's a nice orange color match for the Knicks, though. Just wrong team. But yeah, we'll have to see. Of course, still have Draymond. Man, they're just an old team. All their stars are very, very old. Oh yeah, I think this Curry card is numbered. Is it? Yeah, number 99, a red Monopoly Curry. So there you go. That is our 6th seed. Our 6th seed in the Western Conference. West, I am predicting the Minnesota Timberwolves are going to be the 5th seed in the West. Man, the West is just stacked. It's crazy. Ant-Man, of course, Julius Randle, Jaden McDaniels, DiVincenzo, Nas Reed, Rudy Gobert. Still a very, very good team there in the West. There you go. Seed number 5. All right. Going to seed number 4. Number 4 in the West. Let's see if I can find. We have the LA Clippers. The Clippers. Wow. A lot of PG in here. The Clippers, of course, led by Harden, Kawhi, Bradley Beal, CP3. This is another team that can go a long way if they're healthy, which is a big if. They also have Ben Simmons, Mike Conley. Sorry, not Mike Conley. I meant Patty Mills. I was looking at the wrong thing. I was like, that doesn't sound right. But there you go. LA Clippers. Clippers also adding John Collins, Slav Batum, and Zubats as well. So nice team in LA there. All right, getting into our top 3. Our top 3 in the West. Let's see. All right. And with our 3rd seed here, I am predicting that the Denver Nuggets are going to be the 3rd seed in the Western Conference. Of course, still have 3-time MVP Nikola Jokic. Adding Cam Johnson this offseason, which is a big add for them. So Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, Russell Westbrook, DeAndre Jordan, and Bruce Brown. So a nice deep team there in Denver. I feel like it kind of depends on Jamal Murray, how far they go in the postseason. Is he going to look like Bubble Murray ever again, dropping 50 points in the playoffs, or is he washed? I don't know. All right, that leaves us with our top 2 seeds in the West. Let's see. Hey, my cards fell over. Gotta fix them. Okay, well that didn't work, but for our 2nd seed in the West, I'm predicting that the Houston Rockets are going to be seed number 2. Got a very nice young team, a good coach. He just got traded, but still very great young players. Of course, got Kevin Durant now, the huge signing this offseason. Still have Amen Thompson. Is it Amen, or you guys say Amen or Amen? Amen. I don't know. Take me to church. You know what I mean? I don't know. All right. We got Fred VanVleet, Şengün, Steven Adams, Jabari Smith, Reed Shepherd. So, a nice young team. Nice young team there in Houston. I mean, they made the 2nd seed in the West last year without KD, so I mean, on paper, they should be even better, right? But you never know how the fit will be, injuries, all that kind of stuff. So, all right, y'all. That leaves us with our last team, our very last team of the video, and our top seed in the West. The reigning champs, the OKC Thunder. I mean, they still have the same team basically, like, and they're still so young. Like, it's just, I don't know. I feel like they're just primed to repeat, you know. Still got MVP in SGA, J-Dub, they got Chet, Caruso, Cason Wallace, Hartenstein. Just a nice stacked team. So there you go. That is our standings for the 2025-2026 season. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know. Am I way off base? Am I close? I don't know. You guys will have to write it down, screenshot it, whatever, and show me how wrong I am at the end of the season. Alright, but now, we're not done yet. We still have to talk about our postseason award predictions. Our postseason awards. So, let me find. We are going to start with Coach of the Year. And I'll show you guys some cards for each one. Obviously, there's no coach cards, so I'll just show you for the team. I'm predicting that the Houston Rockets coach, Ime Udoka, will be Coach of the Year next year. He already has finals experience leading the Celtics to the finals in 2022. He did amazing last year. He always has really good defensive teams. Did great with the young Rockets team that he had. And now he has KD. So I'm predicting Ime Udoka will be Coach of the Year. Some honorable mentions, or maybe some runner-ups, I think it could be Jamal Mosley for the Orlando Magic, if the Magic have a good season. And then I kind of thought he should have won last year. I mean, there's probably some debate, but Mark Daigneault from the OKC Thunder, I mean, had a dominant season last year. If he can do it again, I don't see why he doesn't deserve Coach of the Year. I know he has, I guess you could argue, he has great players. You know, you have the MVP on your team, you're supposed to be good, but I don't know. I think they still did a great job developing their young draft picks and all that. So there you go. All right. Next up, we're going to talk about Sixth Man of the Year. For this player, I couldn't find a card either. I know I have him somewhere, but I didn't want to dig around too much. But I'll just show you his teammate. So, for Sixth Man of the Year, I am picking Naz Reid. Naz Reid for Sixth Man of the Year. Dependable big man. Can rim run, protect the rim, shoot a little bit. I mean, coming off the bench behind like Gobert, Julius Randle. I think Naz Reid has a nice shot at Sixth Man of the Year. I know a lot of people are probably going to say Pritchard again on the Celtics, but I don't know. Pritchard could be starting this year. I don't know what our rotation is going to look like, so that's why I'm going with Naz. Okay. Next, we're going to talk about most improved player. For most improved this upcoming season, I am going with Benedict Mathurin for the Indiana Pacers. I think Halliburton being out for most of the season is going to open up some more minutes for him. We know he can score. He's a great scorer. We've seen him do it in college. seen some flashes as he's been in the league. So I think Mathurin might be one to watch in this this regular season. So there you go. Benedict Mathurin. All right, now we are going to get into our defensive player of the year predictions. And for this one, I am going with, boom, maybe not a surprise to most people, I'm picking Wemby for defensive player of the year. Again, depends on if he can stay healthy, and I feel a little better picking him because it's not like he had like a knee injury or something. It was blood clots. Like, it's not like a recurring injury. So hopefully he'll stay healthy this year. I think he was on track to win it last year before he got hurt. So, I mean, he's just a blocks machine. I mean, if you're 7'5" or 7'6", whatever they say, I feel like you got to. You just put your arms up. I feel like that's all you got to do. There you go. Wemby for defensive player of the year. All right, we got next up. We have rookie of the year. And I don't have any cards of the rookies yet. So again, we will be using one of his teammates. And he's not even a teammate anymore, but I believe rookie of the year is going to be Cooper Flag for the Dallas Mavericks. Of course, Cooper coming from Duke as the first overall pick. A lot of hype around him. Still conspiracies about Mavs trading Luka to get the first round pick, or the first overall pick. Who knows? But there you go. Cooper Flag is my pick for rookie of the year. All right, y'all. That leaves us with our last pick. For our postseason awards, which is, of course, our MVP, our most valuable player. I am going with Nikola Jokic for the Denver Nuggets. Having already won this award 3 times, I think the Nuggets are going to be towards the top of the West next year. And I mean, Jokic just does it year after year, so there you go. I was picking between Jokic and Luka. I think Luka, obviously, you've seen everything about him getting in great shape this offseason, staying fit, all that good stuff. I just don't think the Lakers as a team are going to be good enough for Luka to be picked for MVP, and that's what made me choose Jokic here, going for his 4th MVP, which would be crazy. But yeah, there you have it. You guys. There you have it. Those are our predictions for our standings, as well as our postseason awards. Let me know what you guys think if you enjoyed this video. If you think I am a dumbass or a basketball genius or somewhere in the middle, I don't know, y'all. I'm just throwing stuff up. We'll see if it sticks. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, thank you for all the support on my channel recently. It means a lot. These videos, again, I took like multiple hours to research everything, and it takes a while to film, so I would really appreciate if you guys could just leave a like if you did enjoy the video. Leave a comment anything really, what you're looking forward to this season. Who do you think will be thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in